All right, guys. Little different video we got going on today. Me and Briar actually aren't hunting. I'm actually putting out corn today. I've looked on YouTube, I don't know how many times, about tips and tricks and ideas on how to better my hunts with corn, and nothing's out there. I've looked and looked and looked, so I decided, hey, I'm gonna make my own video. I got plenty of tricks. They seem like they work for me. Start out with the first one. The reason Briar's not here is in the middle of the day. I like putting corn out in the middle of the day. I feel like all the deer are kind of bedded away. You know, they're probably close to the corn pile still, especially them does. And does like to stay close to that corn pile so they can get up and just walk to the corn. But still, I feel better coming in the middle of the day, putting out corn, giving, you know, plenty of time to get by. And maybe it helps, maybe it doesn't, I don't know, but it's a tip that works for me. Almost forgot about the rubber boots. That always helps me too. It makes me feel better at least. You know, can a deer smell them? Yeah, the deer can still smell these rubber boots, but maybe not as much. I've heard a deer can smell 24, 36 hours after you leave. Is it true? I don't know. But it makes me feel better about doing it. All right, we got 20 bags of corn today. We're about to go put it out. My first little setup, and I actually got 2 tree stands right here. My rifle stand to the left, my bow stand is to the right. My corn pile is right there in the middle where it says corn pile. About to fly over the drone and let y'all see the corn pile. Long lane all the way back to the tree stand. Tree stand's probably 85 yards from the corn pile. I don't like to be too far from the corn pile. 85 yards, plenty far enough. Once you get to the tree stand, I got 2 lanes looking back to the left. No corn or anything on them. I tried a feeder. I didn't like the feeder. Deer just didn't come to it like I was expecting. I've tried multiple times. I just can't get the feeder to work for me. I also have that road. I can see a long way down that road. I see a bunch of deer crossing the road. Bedding areas all around me. Thick cut over out there. All right, let's get back to the lane with the corn pile. Back to the lane. Go down to the corn pile right there at the truck. And there's my bow stand in that big white oak tree. It's probably 60, 70 yards from the corn pile. I can't see the corn pile from the bow stand, but I see a ton of deer just passing through there going to the corn pile. A lot of them bucks won't come to that corn pile in the daytime, but they will be close. I mean, I see bucks about every time I sit here. Are they big bucks? No, but I do see bucks. Also, there's multiple lanes, so I'm not just looking at the corn pile, I'm looking everywhere. I got 3 lanes, I'm looking down, and only 1 lane with corn, you know. Deer move. I don't want to just sit here and look at this corn pile. I want to be able to see multiple spots. Most deer you kill, most nice bucks you kill, you ain't gonna kill on the corn pile, but they'll definitely be around the corn pile. You ever seen the deer on the corn pile? He's always scared on the corn pile. Always scared on the corn pile. No matter buck, doe, anything, he knows that corn pile ain't right. All right, guys, this is the first setup. Big old corn pile. Hopefully it'll last a week, week and a half. Bow stand 100 yards off the corn. I can't even see the corn. I'm just catching them deer coming through toward this corn pile. Mother stand, big rifle stand. I can see the corn pile. It's probably 90 yards, 80 yards. It's a long lane. A lot of these deer cross before this corn pile, behind this corn pile. And I got 2 other lanes. I just want to be able to see deer. A lot of people don't realize a deer knows what a tree stand is. I like to hide mine as best I can. I mean, that's pretty camouflage. You know, I got it behind some trees. I can barely see out of one corner of it to shoot this corn pile. These deer come out of this corn pile, they look right at that stand. They know it's not right. They know something's in that tree stand, that tree stand's not part of nature. So they're gonna keep an eye out. That's another tip. Hide your tree stand good. You don't want them to be able to see it. I mean, it ain't totally camouflage, but it's pretty hard to see. Here's my next spot. My favorite spot on the whole place. It's called Cottonmouth.
stand all the way to the left, corn pile about 80 yards, long road. You can see probably 60, 70 yards to the stand. That's looking toward the stand. Long road, big corn pile. Turn around and let you see how far it is. I'm guessing I can probably see 250, 300 yards. Left side of the road, nothing but a swamp bottom, big cypress pond. Right side of the road's a big cutover.
This one's long roads. I got the corn pile right here. Probably 75, 80 yards from the blind. Just a ground blind. Try to turn you around. I actually will turn you around and see if you can see this thing. It's camouflage. It's right there 60 yards, 70 yards. In the wide open really, but not really. Right there naked eye, you cannot see it, can you? I can't, and I know them deer can't because they're out here all the time. And they just cannot see this ground blind. Most of the bucks I've seen on this road, most of the good bucks I've seen on this road haven't came to this corn pile. They came close to this corn pile. They came on the front side of this corn pile and the back side of this corn pile, but never actually stuck their head in that corn pile. I mean, they do at night, they do some evenings, but most of the times you see them, they're just cruising, looking. That's why I like a long road. When I was out here, I think I've seen 9 different rack bucks, a bunch of cow horns and a bunch of does. It's a cold morning at that. A bunch of them were on the corn pile, but a bunch of them were just crossing this road. This is Briar's favorite stand. Briar's a youngin', he can't shoot far, so I'll put the stand close. It's probably 50 yards from the corn pile. This is his favorite stand. This is where he killed his first buck. Don't move, don't move. Put it on the shoulder, squeeze the trigger. Woo!
That's my first buck.
You got him, boy!
I shot him in the heart.
You did. Give me a fist bump. Give me. Maybe y'all seen that video. It was awesome. If not, check it out. But he shot it right here. Oh, that was a good day. But this is another setup. This is a hard setup. You can't come in here with a bad wind. If you come in here with a bad wind, you're going to scare all these deer out of here. You got to have the perfect wind to come in here. Another tip, just because you got corn out doesn't mean you don't have to watch that wind. Most all deer, in my opinion, I think they smelling this corn pile before they come to it. They know this corn pile is not supposed to be here. They know it's not natural. They know I put it out. They're gonna make sure before they come out here they feel like they're safe. Old doe, she'll take a chance. She'll come out here. She'll eat. Old doe, sometimes I feel like knows I'm in that stand, sitting there watching me. She's steadily eating. But them bucks, they gonna come downwind. They're gonna check this corn pile ahead of time.
Rifle stand to the left, bow stand to the right. I can shoot the corn pile from either or. My bow stand's over there to the right, maybe 20-yard shot to the corn pile. Maybe 50 yards to the rifle stand, maybe a little bit farther. Everything to the right is a big cypress pond. The wind's got to be blowing over that cypress pond. Not very many deer like to walk over that pond. They will if they have to, but they have a choice. They're not going to. So I like the wind to be blowing behind me. It's the only time I come to this stand. Also another lane in front of me, maybe about an 80-yard, 90-yard lane. A good many deer across that lane, no corn or anything. You just catch them crossing that lane.
Right, there's my bow stand. One of them. My corn pile is right here behind us. I can shoot the corn pile from that bow stand. A lot of times they won't get here in the daytime, they'll be out here at nighttime. I got a ton of nice bucks on this corn pile. A bunch of them in the evening, a bunch of them in the morning, but most of them in the night. They're smart, they don't get big for no reason. My bow stand is right there. I see a bunch of deer. I mean, I can see the corn pile from that bow stand. I see a ton of deer walk them woods and never come out to this corn pile. Just because this corn pile's here doesn't mean you're gonna see every deer on this piece of property. I killed the biggest buck of my life. I killed in 2009, I think. I think I was 18, 19 years old. It was a 12 point. Huge buck for South Carolina. 220 pounds. We had cameras out, corn piles up all year. We never got a picture of him on a corn pile. I don't think he would have ever came to a corn pile. But do I believe that he was 50, 60, 70 yards from the corn pile? Of course. If there's does on this corn pile, he's gonna be close. I got a bow stand in here. I've sat probably 4 or 5 times. I see deer every time, kind of far away, just coming through there. Never been any corn there all year. Just a lock on in the middle of a swamp bottom. Got bedding area over here, food over here. I'm just catching them coming through there. Well, it's the end of deer season. Haven't been corn in here all year. I'm just sneaking down to put 2 bags of corn out. I'm not gonna change anything. I ain't gonna trim nothing, I ain't gonna limb nothing. I'm just put corn on the ground, put the old trail camera on it. Hopefully it'll work. And we'll see what happens. You know, I've learned over the years, a lot of times if you go in like a thick spot, put out corn, them deer feel way more comfortable in that thick cover. Way more apt to come to that corn plenty of daytime. Go in the woods, put up a lock on, don't change anything, just put corn out. You'll have some luck doing that. I've killed a bunch of decent bucks doing that. But let's go put out some corn. This is our setup. We're in a little bottom. We got a little creek that runs through here. I mean, it's pretty in here. Not really nothing. There's my bow stand. Putting the corn maybe 25 yards from it. But where I'm putting the corn pile, I got trees in the way. Because when a deer's on this corn pile, he's gonna be watching the whole time. So more or less, I'm trying to shoot him coming to this corn pile or leaving the corn pile. So when the deer's on the corn pile, I don't want him to be able to see me, so I'll put trees in the way of me. Right. There's our corn bag, there's our camera right there. And we'll see what happens. And most importantly, guys, you get out there, have fun. Don't care what other people think. Don't care if they think you shoot small deer. They shoot small deer. Don't let nobody make you feel bad about what you kill. We do this so we have fun, put meat on our table. I love it. Having a youngin' makes it so much better when he's out here doing it. I ain't never been so excited when he killed a doe. I mean, take a youngin' hunting. Show him God. Show him the love you have for the outdoors. And know that God gave this all to us.